Not in position. They do not have the Draven here. Just back. Has teleport, of course, but this should be DRX's fight to take. They're hesitating.
Unless Biosik, yeah, it's Biosik. They get the jungler out, and DRX are like, well, what are we going to do now? It's 5v4. And he's going to get a pick onto Biosik just like that. You're not even safe to clear out wards. Just hook people. And yeah, I mean, that's what I was talking about before, the Zeus effect, right? It's like, he's just going to get ahead of lanes. He's just going to get a 50 CS lead as there's another pick, and it's Sintao, and that's exactly what we wanted to see. Biosik survives for basically forever. He's also going to get put in there, but it just puts them against the wall as there was nowhere to go. DRX overextend, and now we get the root even onto depth. That's going to be 4 kills for none in favor of T1. Yeah, I think they were highlighting him because it was a pretty cool thing that he said. But Zeus, again, this is just 1v1.
Fortunately, the weird Leandri Shadow Flame is here's the Hex Flash over the wall.
Yeah, Beryl doesn't have flash, and you can see eventually he's going to save that hook for, again, the Sintao, who's supposed to be really good into the Blitzcrank, but unfortunately the wallet's pretty heavy right now for T1. And it doesn't really matter who you pick up. Very nice. Emperor's Divide comes in from Zeka, though, but here's the flank coming in from Owner. Picks up one on the drive-by to trade it back.
Possible scenario, honestly, for DRX, 6,000 gold down, is try to force a fight here, see if T1 mess up the turn. Kingen has that teleport, but no wards.
God, they don't know where Carrier is. That is just a Senegon. This is what Blitzcrank with value can do as, what was that damage? That was Whirling Death and a couple of autos from Faker? Like, are you kidding us now? He's just gonna go down to some magic in a house. I think it might be time to say the famous line.
Yeah, it might be time to say goodbye to the Sintao.
Yeah. Oh. Nice little hook onto the minion there, but Owner had the job
towards him, but yeah, I don't know. Carrier played Blitzcrank and
he like hit a bunch of huge participation. Yeah, he hit a bunch of huge hooks. Like, okay, Kingen's gonna try his best, but Zeus at this point just gonna push him away. As the encore will come in, follow up stopwatch nicely done. But you can just see that DRX's heart is not in this fight. I mean, Barrel's just there waiting for the Devour. They're just trying to poke them away and hope that they leave. But I don't think T1 have any idea or thoughts of doing that because Gumayusi is just going to poke him down and get a kill. As in goes Owner, looking for a bit more. As Cario would love another hook here onto the Catfish. Not going to get the prediction again. Always thinking that they're going to walk back, but they don't actually. It's time to go for the other prediction where they walk in a straight line. As T1, they're not going to waste any time. They have the Baron buff. As Zeus is just in the back line killing people as this is happening. And it just does not look fair. As eventually these turrets and the Nexus will go down. But not before T1 has their fun and takes a bunch of kills first. So that's going to be the end of this first game, guys. Absolute destruction coming out from T1. They made, oh, it looks like he's actually looking to go mid here as Faker will flash away. Zeka on this one, and the flash comes in, and Juhan was right there.
And obviously, you know, the Lee Sin is backing right now, so Faker should be aware that, hey, there's a pretty good chance I'm not going to have any help here, and Juhan could be right on top of me, so bit of a greedy move there, and is punished.
Oh, this Gravitum comes in, and Guma is going to get caught as well. Barrel right there for the follow-up. Looks like Def did not have to flash or use any of his summoners. Guma elects not to either because he was already done. Here comes Keria and Owner, actually. Looking to get on top of Def. Very nice flash, but now you've got a Lee Sin on your back, even with the exhaust. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough, but Owner takes a bunch of damage. Both of them getting AoE down here as Keria going to get passive, and that's going to be Barrel following up, and another auto comes in. Def with 2 kills on them. Let's see, where did he go here? Oh, nice little play from Keria.
No way!
No, Dredge line available right.
It's gotta hit it.
Right there, and that is going to be the root, and should be enough as Keria is going to go down. Zeka here as well, he's level 6. And another exhaust is going to come in, but who cares? It's only a certain amount of time as Barrel might go down. Yes, he will, but it does not matter. DRX gets so...
I do have a control ward here. We'll spot Owner. So the observers were keeping us guessing there for a second. Meanwhile, Juhan did get Rift Herald.
What was that? Guma just going to flash away. I'm not sure if Keria gets out of here. Nope. Moonlight Vigil comes in. He's down. As Zeus trying to go 1v2 here. Looks
aggressive
like
positioning. as our observers are making sure nothing happens here mid, because Juhan is set up for a potential gank before we jump into the replay.
Trying to get on top of Deft here. He does not have his flash. As long as the hook lands, it should be good. That's going to be enough slow as in comes Owner, and he's going to be the one that picks up the kill. So not going to be it for Gumayusi. Faker just going to use that. That could happen. We do have Owner nearby, and the Rift Herald is going to be coming in. It seems like DRX note the offensive positioning. I'm not sure if he just got saw off the wall there, but that is a really nice kick flash. In goes Juhan, though, on the aggression. Stopwatch is going to make that hit the back line as the Moonlight Vigil gets so much value because Carrier went into his stopwatch. Now Guma steps up and takes it very closely there. Deft has to T1 take this opportunity to kind of infiltrate down here. Again, they are behind, so got to be careful about little moves like this, but looking to set it up. Him. Yeah, they should see Deft here as there is the combo. He nearly gets it, but Juhan stops him from coming in with a whirling death is what takes it at the end. As Akali is here, a double stun comes in. Can Guma get the damage is the question versus an Akali. I think the answer will be no. Zeka getting to work onto this Draven as nobody is going to save him, not even Faker. Faker has nearly the highest CS in the game, so he's doing okay. And even though Guma got behind, he's now got a lot of money, as we were just talking about. 3 members of T1 are going to show up in the top side. Not going to be able to hand that money over to Guma.
And no one else on DRX is here, so Zeka, this might backfire.
Yeah, who's trapped in here with who? Because there's no Shuriken now. Zeka might have done that even on Vision as the trade is coming in, and Zeka's like, oh, where do I go from here? He's going to try to flash and ult to try to get out, and he's not going to be able to because he just gets collected.
If he plays it right, like, it's going to be close. Got to be so careful making calls like that.
Zeus doesn't seem to care. Look at the damage he's outputting. This is what a damaged GP can do. As compared to what we saw earlier from Keen, as now maybe it's T1 who stuck around for a little bit too long. Beryl on the flank, there's a TP coming in, and now we've got 2v4, and Carry is just going to leave him to the Wolves. He tries to trade it back, and he actually does! He's going to get the kill onto Juhan, who was just on that Cannon Barrage for a little bit too long.
Oh, wow, that is so much damage at this stage of the game. And T1, they're going to see if they can take a Baron, and look at where DRX are. They're so slow to respond here. They have no idea this is coming. Now, obviously, they see it, but they didn't think of the possibility, so they weren't setting up for it, because just seeing it isn't enough. You have to run over here to deal with it. It's already down to 3K. They're just going to get it again. T1 just take a Baron. Doesn't even matter. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Does have Crown, and man, T1's macro this game has just been so much better than DRX's.
Yeah, it absolutely has, and I think that's been the difference maker. And speaking of which, you know, clear out all those wards behind you guys, otherwise you might meet this fate, as Beryl is just going to be left to the Wolves themselves. Zeus wants to get a bit more. You see the chase coming on in. Meganar wants to say something else about that, but with the Sonic Wave, Owner will be following up and does give them the thumbs up. Faker looking for a bit more. Only Carrier gets hit by the Moonlight Vigil and the subsequent Gravitum, but everybody on the side of DRX is just getting corralled into the top side of the map here. Is anyone even going to get away? No, Kingen gets executed by Carrier, and now you see this is just all over the place. Juhan's going to be the next one to go down. Deft can't get a back in. Zeka is all alone as well. We're going to try to trade it here against the GP, but he can't even do that, and Deft will be left to die.
The 2v2 where Beryl and Deft were finding success, and then, oh no.
Yeah, Juhan, that's going to be a ult for him. He actually does get the kill here onto Pike, but that is just going to be the sacrificial lamb. As a nice Infernal ultimate does hit the back.
This is a game, you know, at MSI or at Worlds, T1 would have come back, and these are the polarizing games, but, you know, they're winning right now, and they are almost 7,000 gold ahead.
Oh no, they want to punish Beryl for his transgressions. It's not going to happen. Owner not going to go that crazy. Zeka TP's in just to die. He's just going to TP in and die. Is he going to get away, actually? Yes, he will. Actually, finally baits in Owner, but wallets might just be too heavy here for the side of T1. You see the damage now that Guma and Faker and going to be procced that often. As here comes Juhan looking for an angle. Beryl is with him as well. That's going to be the Gravitum comes down and they blow up the GP actually, but that's going to be a huge play by Owner. Gets the 80 carry into the back line. The hook follow up onto Kingen, but he is tanky enough. A triple kill here for Faker as he will TP immediately into the top lane.
Yep, and that is going to be the game. They don't need to kill that mid turret. There's no interest there. They got this inhibitor early on, and the minions got it for them, and now the minions are going to help them end the game.
Penta? Maybe Penta? Well, Faker doesn't... Okay, he's got his soldiers in position now. As, nope, it's going to be Guma who does pick up the kill here. Probably would have been unofficial anyway. That's going to be the end of this. It will be Faker's full of Guma UCs as that will be the end of this one. Nexus goes down. When T1 decided, maybe let's let the minions do the job again. As Faker playing with his food a little bit, but another swift 2-0 from T1 tonight.